Hey y'all, it's Chris with Rockin Farm. I'm out here hanging out with the Diamond Jubilee English Orpingtons this evening so that we can talk about this Purina Poultry Feed Greatness Challenge. So this is another week where I tell you that I don't have a whole lot to report, but if we're being honest, I think I have a lot to report over the course of time. It's just that some of this stuff happened relatively early in the challenge and kind of not much more has happened since. But let's talk about this. So since I started this feed like 5 weeks ago, I've discovered some things that are pretty impressive. I've discovered that we have much cleaner eggs. They're not nearly as messy, much easier to collect, and I don't have to wash them all. They're easier to clean up if I was going to go sell them. So the eggs are looking pretty good. The eggs are more of a regular size. We're not getting a whole bunch of gigantic eggs and a whole bunch of little teeny tiny eggs. They're more of a uniform size. That was something that we weren't getting on the old feed. Now that they've been on the feed for 5 full weeks, y'all, these yolks are noticeably more orange than the yolks were before. And I can definitively say at this point that the egg shells are much stronger. I don't have nearly as many of those ones where you go to kind of crack it into a bowl and it darn near falls apart into the bowl. Now you actually have to kind of crack the egg to get the egg out. So the eggshells are definitely stronger at week 5 than they were on the old feed and in the first few weeks on the new feed. I know I've said this before, but one of the biggest differences that I've noticed is a lot less waste of feed. The chickens seem to be eating the feed more and not scattering as much on the ground and then just leaving it there for the flies. The two things that I've really been waiting to happen are like noticeable improvement in the health of my birds. And like I said, they do seem to have kind of a little bit more energy and be a little bit more spunky. So I would say that's noticeable health. As far as the feathers go, over in my egg laying flock, even though right now we're looking at like 13 hens to each rooster that's in there, maybe I just have too many roosters. Or maybe the roosters I have are just pretty aggressive. As a matter of fact, recently we hatched some eggs for a friend. I collected 86 eggs, and out of the 86 eggs, 77 of them were fertile. So maybe I've just got some roosters that really enjoy a little bound chicka wow wow. And the last thing I've really been waiting to happen is an increase in the number of eggs. But you know what, y'all? I might just have some hens that really aren't laying. I mean, my oldest hens in my flock are about 2.5. So theoretically, they shouldn't be slowing down on laying all that much, but maybe I just need to replace some hens. Maybe the weather's just been too hot for the feed to make a difference. I really don't know if we're being honest, but the bottom line is, with the changes I have noticed, I think those changes are probably enough to keep me on this feed. Now, we're only about 35 days into a 90-day challenge, so I actually need a little bit of input from y'all. I almost wasn't going to post a video today because I didn't want to come in saying, hey, 2 weeks in a row, nothing new to report. But maybe that's what y'all are interested in. So do me a favor, drop down in the comments and let me know. Should I come to you every 2 weeks, every 3 weeks? Should I come to you when I notice something has changed? Or do you want me to keep coming to you weekly, even if all I have to report is that I have nothing to report? If you're watching these videos, then you're the ones I want to hear from. So do you want me to keep posting weekly even if I have nothing to report? Or should I just come back when I have something to report? That's all I've got for you this week, though, y'all. This has been Chris with Rockin Farm. Hashtag FlockStrong. Hashtag Purina Poultry Feed Greatness Challenge. Till I see y'all again, be happy and live healthy.